about, for those of you who are not the basketball reunion, that was about 1/3 of the time that Joe took the ball.
I'd be a lot better off if I said thank you and sat down. I can't talk that. First of all, thank you, Joe. Joe, he made me look good. He's a great speaker. He made me look good. That's wonderful. Joe, thank you for giving me a job at JU. You've been wonderful for me. But thank you most for being a friend of mine for nearly 50 years. I appreciate that very, very much. I'd like to congratulate all the other inductees. I'm very honored. It's a great group. I'm honored to join the previous inductees. And I'd like to congratulate all of you who are here. And, it's a great group, and I'm really honored to be in it. Because there's some restriction on time, since I gave you all 1 minute. Last night, I had a lot of my players had a little get-together, and we talked a lot. And I introduced all of them. I wish I could introduce them all tonight, but we don't have time. But I'd like for all the players, not the JU players, but the players that played for me in high school at Cocoa Beach or Paxton, or played with me at Waldo, stand up. I'd like for you all to stand up. I've been a blessed person in my life. I think I'm one of the most lucky people in the world. And I owe it my success I've had to a lot of people. And I'd like to introduce my family if I may. First, my wife, Susie. How do you stand up, please? She was a cheerleader in Cocoa Beach High School when I taught at Cocoa Beach. And she didn't like me then because I was too hard on her boyfriends. But she's been a wonderful wife, mom, a business partner for nearly 30 years, honey. I love you and thank you very, very much. I have 3 children here. I have my oldest daughter, only daughter, Lori Ann Strode. Lori, thanks for coming with Randy. And I have, she has 4 of my grandkids here. And kids, thanks for coming. And I have my son, Steve Wasdin, is here. He has 5 kids, but he has 4 of them here. And thank you, son, for coming. And thank my youngest son, Drew Wasdin, and his lovely wife, Lindsay. They just gave me my 10th grandchild about 2 months ago. Thank you very, very much. You know, I am from Waldo. And Waldo was so small, we played 6-man football in Waldo. We didn't have enough people to play. And I was a pretty good student in Waldo. Waldo was small. When I was 4th in my graduating class, it wasn't in the upper half. Okay, why I'm here tonight is because of JU. And the players at JU are here, and I'd like for you to let me introduce those guys and say a couple of words about them. First is Dick Pruitt. Dick, would you stand up, please? You know, we like all Dick, Roger, you'll get a joke out of this, or a kick out of it. He was going to Butler, and something happened, didn't work out. And so he was in the snow up in Indiana, and reading the Scholastic magazine. I don't know if you remember that, but it used to come out. And there was an article about some guy down in Florida leading the nation in scoring named Roger Strickland. So he saw that, and he says, JU, I'm going to come up. So he did. He came down. He got on the plane at Indianapolis and was 13 degrees. He got off this old Amazon airport, and it was 72 degrees. He says, I'm coming to JU. Now, Gene Martin, now, Gene, would you stand up, please? I'm glad he's a better basketball player than golfer, I'll tell you that. Our team won the golf today. They let the old coach team win at golf. It's a wonderful time in our lives. Gene Martin, I said this about him, he was captain of our team, and he had this on hook shot. He shot a hook shot before Kareem even started using this guy. He also was very popular with the officials because they called his number a lot. He got out more games than anybody would ever had. Next is Rex Morgan. Where's Rex? Rex? Now, I recruited Rex. And Joe, a lot of that stuff you said was true, but not all of it. But I recruited Rex. I don't want to skip the best of it. I recruited Rex and got him to come down to New Orleans and to watch us play Lowell of New Orleans. And we played that night when we were ahead like we were behind. We got behind, we played like we were ahead. And so we snatched defeat right out of the mouth of victory. Joe and I were so disappointed, discouraged. He said, Rex, we're going to get better. He says, Coach, I'm coming to JU. I saw you play. And nobody needs me any more than you do. He says, if I'm playing, that won't happen again if I go to JU. He did and he never did, Rex. Thanks a lot, Rex. And Rex is a very outstanding high school coach here. He gave me the honor to go and give his team the pre-game speech for the championships. And he won 5 state championships, you know, and let me speak to you players. And Rex, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it, man. Next is Artis Gilmore. You know, I got an award. Somebody asked me, what do you owe your success to? I says, good luck, hard work, and Artis Gilmore. Now, you know, Artis, we know how great Artis is as a player. Artis is a great person. But we had some fun, Artis, when we were recruiting and also when he played for us. And after Joe went to Furman, I became the head coach. So we were playing the Madison Square Garden. We'd never been there before. And Artis and I, we walked in together. I like to walk in with Artis. He made me feel comfortable. I don't know why. Very secure when Artis is with me. And I said, Artis, son, this place would hold a lot of hay, wouldn't it? He said, yes, it would, Coach. I said, Artis, boy, this is a long way from Chipley, Florida, son. He said, yes, it is, Coach. But it's a lot further from Waldo, Florida. Artis, I don't even remember that night, but we set the record for the most points ever scored in Madison Square Garden. We scored 152. And Artis set the record that night for 34 rebounds. And Artis said, I said, Artis, we were really playing well. When did you know we were playing so good? He says, Coach, when they started cheering, we won 104 halftime, we knew we were rolling.